One thing that really sucks working in Japan, so again, I make these videos and people in the comments think I'm bashing Japan. I am not bashing Japan. I'm telling the truth about Japan, and if that ends up being a bash of Japan, then so be it. I'm telling the truth. Telling the truth shouldn't be seen as having any political ramifications. Japan can be a great country, Japan can be a terrible country. Okay, just like every country on earth. So, back in this must be 2012, I had a kid. I think I could say his name because I'm not going to say his family name. His name was Taiga, Taiga in English. Sounds like tiger. And in fact, much like a tiger, he had a very terrible problem with losing games. And so one day we were playing Mancala, which is an ancient Ethiopian or East African game, and he lost to his other teammates. I was wearing a button-up shirt, which was the dress code at the time, and he grabbed me by the front of, he's 8 years old, he's a little kid, but he grabbed me by the front of the shirt, ripped my shirt, and the buttons came off, and I wasn't wearing an undershirt, and pushed me up against the wall, and I got a cut on my hand. I don't know if you can actually see it. Probably not. Man, maybe you can see this little white line right there. That's actually from Taiga pushing me up against the wall because when he pushed me, my hand naturally went back and there was a staple on the wall and it kind of sliced through my hand. He's 8 years old. He was a sore loser. He was a violent kid. I imagine now this is 2012, so this is like 13 years ago. Now he's an adult. I imagine he's probably a violent adult. But at the time, I thought, well, the school will surely call his parents and have something, like I had to get stitches, 7 stitches. So you would think like the school would, no, the school was like, don't tell his parents. We don't want to alienate a customer. So not only he didn't get in trouble with his parents, parents never found out about it. The school didn't protect me, and I had to pay for the medical procedure. Now, thank God, now I'm going to say something good about Japan. So all you, weebos out there, don't get up on your high horse. Japan has very, 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 very good public health care. So I think it cost me probably something like 30 US dollars, 3,000 yen at the time equaled 30 US dollars. Not now, the yen is very low now. Anyways, in the end, so I had 7 stitches in my hand and I was out 30 bucks, but I was heartbroken to see that the school wouldn't defend me and they did nothing. I was essentially assaulted at school. My shirt was torn. That wasn't probably another 30 bucks down the drain. I had to staple it shut, speaking of staples, in order not to have my chest out all day. I was just much more traumatized by the lack of empathy of the school and the concentration on the kid whose manners were really poor in general. I have other stories about him. Uh, Being able to get away with it. And I imagine today he is a violent adult if he was already so violent at age 8.